6 ways strong. Leaders handle jealousy and earn respect instead. The higher you rise, the more visible you become. The more impact you create, the more criticism you attract. That's not a flaw of success. It's a side effect of it. Anyone building something meaningful will eventually face jealousy, gossip, or quiet resistance. Former employees criticize you online. Once friendly partners undermine your reputation. People question your decisions without knowing the full story. Here's an uncomfortable truth many leaders overlook. People who resent you are often more insecure and dissatisfied than you are. They react not because you hurt them, but because your growth highlights what they haven't yet confronted in themselves. The goal is not to intimidate or defeat them. It's to rise above the situation with clarity, discipline, and character. These 6 responses don't silence jealousy overnight, but over time they transform conflict into credibility and resentment into reluctant respect. 1. Stay silent long enough to see clearly. When attacked, most people rush to defend or retaliate. Strong leaders pause. Silence is not weakness. Silence creates space to observe their behavior and, more importantly, your own emotional response. When you remain grounded under pressure, you demonstrate emotional stability. Like a mountain in a storm, you don't argue with the wind. You simply stand. That calm alone often unsettles those looking for a reaction. 2. Listen to understand, not to counterattack. People driven by jealousy expect anger or defensiveness. Do the opposite. Listen attentively. Ask clarifying questions. Can you explain what specifically concerns you? You're not agreeing. You're acknowledging their right to speak. When people feel heard without being judged, their hostility often loses momentum. Confusion replaces aggression. Respect begins to quietly form. 3. Acknowledge any truth, even if it's small. Almost every criticism carries at least a fragment of truth. Instead of rejecting everything, identify what's valid and say it out loud. You're right about that part. I'll take responsibility for it. This doesn't weaken your position. It strengthens your credibility. A person loses leverage when their target shows fairness, self-awareness, and integrity. 4. Maintain calm professionalism and basic kindness. Nothing exposes emotional instability faster than calm composure. Be polite. Be consistent. Be professional, even when it's undeserved. Your behavior becomes a mirror. Their chaos stands in contrast to your discipline. Over time, bitterness looks increasingly small when placed next to steady leadership. 5. Redirect your energy toward meaningful results. The best response to noise is progress. Instead of engaging in power struggles, invest in building real value. Your company, your team, your systems, your long-term vision. Results speak louder than explanations ever could. When you're busy building something substantial, distractions lose their power, and achievements reshape the narrative without you saying a word. 6. Use them as feedback, not enemies. This is the most advanced mindset of all. The people who irritate us the most often reveal areas we still need to refine. If they call you rigid, perhaps flexibility needs attention. If they say you dominate conversations, maybe listening deserves more space. View criticism as raw data, not a personal attack. When you grow from that reflection, you don't just neutralize conflict. You evolve as a leader. Final thought. These 6 responses aren't tactics or tricks. They're the natural outcome of emotional maturity and disciplined leadership. They come from clarity instead of ego, wisdom instead of impulse, and confidence instead of fear. And in the long run, nothing commands respect more powerfully than a leader who refuses to be pulled down and chooses growth instead.